Going on right now, you just have to take the precautions to stay cool.
That's right. Find ways to enjoy them without getting sunburned or heat stroke. You know, the cool thing about that air show is if you're there, that's awesome. But if you can't make it for a variety of reasons, you can stream it live on our app. So that's a pretty cool way to see it too. Let me go and show you what it looks like outside right now. This is Cedar City. Some dark clouds kind of bubbling off in the distance. They're under a partly to mostly cloudy sky cover there in Cedar City. While in northern Utah, it's a little different scenario. In fact, Salt Lake Valley, it's beautiful, sunny skies, temperatures upper 90s to low 100s. Salt Lake City went to 99 today, but up the road in Ogden, they went to 100 degrees. So plenty of heat across the area, and today is the hottest day of the next 7 here in Salt Lake. So the good news is the trend will actually be down. Denver today hit 100, Albuquerque 100, Phoenix 108, Las Vegas 111, upper 90s for Salt Lake and Boise. Medford was in the 90s today. Reno did the same with 70s for San Francisco and Los Angeles. But all that heat, Salt Lake was close. Not that we're trying to get to 100, but it definitely was a hot day. Over in the Uinta Basin, some thunderstorms that are kind of waning at this hour. We had some lightning and thunder earlier. As we slide south, you can see that the line of thunderstorms a little more active right now. Coming over Richfield, just south of Richfield on I-70 into the mountain areas to the south. You can see those lines of storms continue to work their way over Lake Powell and towards Blanding and Moab. This little cluster, interesting, that's just barely over the Arizona Strip, but these little thunderstorms have got some intensity to them. You've noticed they're just bubbling. They're not really progressing all that much. They're actually kind of moving a little bit more to the east, but that's just right over Colorado City. And the potential there is for some of the floodwater, if that's raining hard enough, to come back into the state of Utah. So we'll watch that close. Current temperature, 106 in St. George, 100 degrees in Fillmore, 90s in Price, 101 in Moab, upper 90s in Salt Lake and Ogden, and in the upper 80s right now in Vernal and Rock Springs. So as we look to the satellite and radar loop, the moisture continues to kind of circulate around an area of high pressure, which is now positioned more over the Four Corners region. But all of that moisture that's over in Nevada today is going to move east tomorrow. So that flow is going to drag that moisture over us tonight. We'll see cloud cover. And then with the heat of the day tomorrow, I think we'll see a more active day in northern Utah, where today was kind of a southern eastern event. Tomorrow it's going to expand. And you'll see on our storm zone, as early as about noon tomorrow, the thunderstorms start bubbling up, and that will continue into the afternoon and early evening. It goes to bed, but it fires back up on Thursday afternoon. Heaviest will be over eastern Utah. By Friday, that batch of moisture moves off to the east. We bring in a little northerly flow, and that will cool us into the 80s. But it's temporary. We're right back into the 90s as we head for the weekend. So a little bit of everything coming over the next couple of days. Scattered showers and thunderstorms over central and southern Utah, especially south central and southeastern Utah, St. George. Partly cloudy for us tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see the thunderstorms. Temperatures will range from 102 to 106 over the next 7 days. But tonight, tomorrow night, lows in the 80s in St. George. It's going to be hard to cool off at all. Salt Lake City tomorrow, we're going to be in the upper 90s. We're looking at temperatures at 96 in Salt Lake, 97 in Sandy. There will be scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area. Potentially about 1/10 of an inch, I think, will be the common number. There'll be other spots that get a little more. 7-day forecast, though, 90s fall to the 80s, and then we shoot right back up for the weekend to the upper 90s as we head through Saturday, Sunday. So again, chance of thunderstorms the next 2 days. Little cool down Friday, and then back up to the heat for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday up near 100.
Let's have that little dip, right? Break things up a little bit.
Plan something on Friday.
We'll do.
Yeah,
all right, thanks, Kevin.
We're tracking some